Your favorite Compas are back with another jam-packed episode of Lunes Live. We'll recap the NFL draft weekend with our takeaways from the Chargers and Rams draft picks. Also, some interesting draft picks that kind of pissed off a lot of people, aka Michael Lombardi. Plus, Vic the producer joins us for Rapid Fire, and Dan and Dago is back for 10 good minutes. Lastly, we cap off the show with a little 5-round snake WWE draft as the Compas form their own ultimate 5-team roster. All right, Hilberto, don't you have an engagement question for the viewers and or listeners?
Yes, I do. The NFL draft was last week in Detroit. The Chargers had a good draft. I think the Rams did as well. A lot of teams had a good draft, but let me know in the comments if you're watching live, which team had the best NFL draft. Was it, maybe the Cardinals with Marvin Harrison Jr., maybe the Eagles with two quality DBs, maybe the Lions also two quality DBs, maybe the Chicago Bears. You like that one? Your boy Caleb Williams, Rome enthusiast. Let me know in the comments which team had the best NFL draft. You know what? I'll extend it a little further. Obviously, if you're a fan of the Chargers or the Rams, give me the grade for one of those teams. How about that for your for the NFL draft class?
Yeah, no, that it was an interesting draft to say the least. But I'm interested to see what you have to say about it. Real quick, our boy Moy I was about to DM Fernando. I was looking for the stream. Yeah, no, it was a little bit later. As you can tell, Gilbert's not in his normal setup, but we were still bringing the fire, and maybe the glass will drop. But for now, let's go to the intro.
Compas on the beat. Let's get it. Let's go.
So we're Compas.
Yeah, we are.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, all right. We got proof right there.
Some guy that seems like he's asleep. Need you to wake up, Gilbert. There's a lot of energy.
Come on, Gilbert. Let's go.
Come on. Dan and Dago is at Moe's.
I'll show you. I'll show you. I got it right.
Okay, that's it. You guys, I am done with mine, but that's couldn't get better than a 2026 6th-round pick swap for a 7-rounder. So
Freaking love you, Chad.
Hey, dude. Cool, man.
Compas on the beat, man. Derwin James signing off, man. Watch Compas on the beat, man.
I still laugh at when you used to go watch Star Wars in Spanish. Well, not in Spanish, dubbed, or not dubbed, but in English, but with subtitles in Mexico. But we all.
Why do you say like when I used to? Like I used to do this routinely. I went one time to the theaters in Mexico to watch Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, and you guys found it hilarious because you did the funny voice. But yeah. I don't know if you're getting ready to do a Jar Jar Binks impression. By the way, Fernando, that is just one of many moments that every time I watch that intro, I still love that intro. Shout out to Graham Bauer, right? I got his name right.
Graham Bauer.
Great work in the intro. It's starting with Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero with the abs, you making your joke about the Mexican Star Wars. You having a moment there with the WWE superstar. Derwin James saying, watch Compas on the beat. That's the best way to end it too.
The Austin Eckler stuff is still funny. And then Chris Rump also. We have a video of Chris Rump also telling you to wake up. But
honestly, seeing Austin Eckler every time tell me to wake up because I'm tired by this time of the day, and especially today, because as you could tell, I am not in my usual setting. I am somewhere in Arizona because your boy is about to see the Grand Canyon, this giant hole in the middle of Earth, tomorrow morning. So we drove all day today to
No Diddy.
Whatever. Yeah, there you go. Can you? Yeah, you got me. Good. Okay.
All right. Yeah. You know what? My bad. And you know what? I've been noticing.
That's good. It's good. I'm stumped.
I've been messing up lately. I have been messing up. I haven't done it. So, welcome to Compas on the Beat. I'm Fernando Ramirez. I cover the Chargers for the Sporting Tribune. With me, as always, my co-host, my tag team partner, Gilbert Manzano, covers the NFL for Sports Illustrated. What's up, bro?
There you go. See, I need to wake up when you say "What's up, bro?" Not when Austin Eckler says "Wake up, Gilbert." So, or both work, whatever.
So obviously, just real quick, Jorge, you are our boy, but I mean, we everybody's a compa, so
there is drama.
So we're saying what's up to everybody. Let's see, Mimsy, how are you?
Hey.
Good to see you too on this beautiful Monday. Wild Man Samurai said the Rams crushed the draft. Delbert called you out because he said, "Wow, no arroz for Rams."
What do you mean? I said the Rams had a good draft too. Come on.
I think it was when you named the teams. What did you?
And I said,
you
yeah,
had,
and the Rams had it, but it was more
well,
like,
yeah,
forget about
he's
the
asking
Rams,
for he's asking for the juice. So
or like as
obviously,
Dan says, can't forget about Shiloh. You know, there you go.
yeah, exactly. By the way, I have some interesting stuff when it comes to
Yeah.
Shiloh and all that.
I'm actually really interested in see how Dan and Diego plays this Ryan Garcia and Deion Sanders video.
What's up, Mr. West?
Hey, Young West.
Yeah, we will be talking about that, and then obviously I think tomorrow, most likely, Dan and Dago and I will be going live to talk about the Chargers draft. We'll break it down a little bit more. Here we'll talk about it, and then we'll obviously he's talking about not drafting Brendan Rice.
Oh yeah. Who went to the Chargers actually.
Yeah.
I'm actually just to give a quick thought. 6th round pick for Brendan Rice. I was shocked. And then when the Chargers got him, Fernando, I think it's a good pickup. And by the way, I knew you're gonna pump up your video again because you asked him at the pro day.
I did it right away. But you know it's funny. We'll give our thoughts on the draft and everything. So we'll do that. I do have a little bit of some like bad news for some of you folks. I don't know if I should start off the episode like this, but
I have no idea what you're talking about, so I am actually very intrigued.
So yesterday I was out driving with Dan. We went to go buy some stuff, some groceries and stuff. And he kind of told me, he's like, hey, I don't know if I'm going to be able to be on the next 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, we have spring ball. I'm not going to get home till about 7:30 and I'm going to be gassed. So today's going to be Dan's going to take a little bit of a break. So for the next 2 weeks, Dan will not be on, but today will be kind of the last. He's only going to be on.
Spring ball is going to go on break for spring. We're talking about spring ball.
I know. Yeah. So
I'm kidding because it's good timing because we're done with the draft. We're done with a bunch of sports. All right.
Yeah. So Dan said that for that. So he was like, hey, like it sucks and everything, but like I might not be able to be on for the next 2 weeks. And I was like, no, it's whatever you need to handle. It's all good. We'll try and hang on without you. But yeah, so Dan will be on today. Dan will be on tomorrow. But then for about 2 weeks, he will be out of commission. Yeah, he told me, he's like, I'm going to get home at 7 and I'm going to want to go straight to sleep. So I was like, all right. Yeah. I was like, I get that. But just real quick before we get started, Mimsy, we will give you our thoughts in a little bit. Mimsy, I'll give you one. I think Becky Lynch stays on Raw. Seth Rollins on Raw. Triple H has done a really good job of keeping couples together. So I think she stays on Raw. But I'll give you my full-on thoughts when we do our own draft. So make sure you tune in, Mimsy, because I want to know what you think of our draft picks. Because just to give it away, Jorge's boy has the number 1 overall pick. So it's going to be interesting. I don't think this is a Bears like selection. I think Dan could go 30 different ways with his selection tonight. So I'm really interested to see what way he goes.
Are we doing 4? I forgot 4 rounds or 3 rounds. I already forgot what we were doing tonight.
I think it's 4 or 5.
There's a 4 or 3. Throw up a number.
Yeah.
We're doing 4.
Oh, there you go.
I can't do 5, Vic. Let's do 4.
Okay, 4.
5 is too much.
Nancy says, "What's up, Compas? I still can't believe we got Brendan Rice. Believe it or not, he was very reliable when called upon from Caleb Williams. There's a lot of talent on that Trojans offense. Yeah, that's true. Taj Washington, I think, went right after that to the Dolphins. So, I completely agree. But let's get into it, obviously, because you guys are antsy to know.
Yeah.
Let's see. I had it right here. Okay. Heads, we start off with the Chargers. Tails, we start with the Rams. All right. And it's not a double-headed coin. It's tails. What did I say? Rams?
I honestly forgot.
Okay, Rams, tails. What did you? Well, first off, I was surprised they kept the damn pick.
Yeah.
Because we had heard Diana Rossini all day, and some other people saying, "Oh, they're going to move up. They're going to move up. They're going to move up." They ended up staying. They got the guy that I thought they were wanting. I didn't think they were going to go quarterback. I didn't think they were going to go receiver. I thought they needed pass rush. Jared Verse, obviously. What did you make of that selection?
Honestly, I thought it was a close to perfect start for the first 2 picks because they needed an edge rusher and they needed an interior defensive lineman. And like I was telling Victor on House of Horns, like when you have big needs like that, you don't want to reach either. So you got to make sure when you try to fill a need is you get guys who have maybe first round talent or very high second round talent or very high upside. And to get Jared Verse, who I think, maybe doesn't have the upside as Latu, but this guy he has a combination of speed and power, good size, doesn't have the injury concerns. So I think Jared Verse could be a quality player. And I kind of give the Rams the benefit of the doubt because of what they did last year with Kobe Turner and Byron Young. Now you add to that too, like they don't have a guy who could maybe be a superstar, but they have 4 very good defensive players on that front now, and the fourth one being Braden Fisk, Florida State. So 2 Seminoles, Jared Verse and Fisk, and he doesn't have to fill the Aaron Donald shoes alone. Nobody can, anyways. I don't know whoever will in the next 20 years, but to do it with Kobe Turner, Byron Young, Jared Verse, now you got 4 guys right there. So I like that. For a criticism, I wish they would have had a tackle sooner in the draft, but they actually addressed that in the back end, or like this 6, 7 round pick. So, I guess maybe Les Snead was watching House of Horns, and I kept saying edge rusher, interior defensive lineman, and for sure get a tackle that you could maybe develop for the future. They waited a little too long for that. And Blake Corum, Fernando, I thought was going to possibly, they kind of traded a little. Well, I was thinking maybe Brendan Rice to the Rams, Blake Corum to the Chargers. Obviously, there was a swap there, but I like Blake Corum, versatile. He kind of reminds me of Kyron Williams without the pass protection aspect. But, Kyron Williams can't stay healthy. Now you got 2 guys right there. So overall, I think I would give it a solid B, maybe B+. But if they would have got like maybe Byron Murphy the second or Latu, I would have maybe moved it up to an A. But I'm good with a B or B+. Is that a dog?
Yeah, jackasses. I
feel like somebody's screaming in the background. Maybe like the chancla's coming out.
Yeah, no, I don't know what they're doing, but they hear anybody pass by. But I see. This is my thing about Fisk, and I think that Rams fans need to be aware, like you said, that he is not going to be Aaron Donald. He's not Aaron Donald. Like, I think what they need to do though is kind of, in a sense, and like, don't take this the wrong way, but get Aaron Donald out of your mind now. Like, Aaron Donald's gone. He's retired. Now it's about, don't be like, well, Aaron Donald would have. Like, that's not good for this guy. So just be cognizant of who he is. Obviously, maybe he turns into something that can help the defense out. But I just putting those lofty expectations on him would not be smart. But I actually
let me ask you one question, Fernando, because you're talking about expectations. They gave up a second round pick in 2025 to move up 13 spots to get the guy. That's a little pressure on him to move up and lose a second round pick too. But yeah, just to add to that.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know, because I know somebody asked Lad, the guy at the McConkey, the guy that the Chargers got, like, oh, does that kind of make you feel better? Does it add pressure that they traded up? And I'm like, shouldn't add any pressure. I mean, I don't think it's that like serious, but I guess. But I mean, Les Snead and Sean McVay know what they're doing. They've drafted well the last few years. It's interesting to see how this first round pick goes, because I saw some of his stats, and I don't like to be a stat guy, but I thought his sacks weren't there. But
for
Jared Verse, never know. Huh?
Jared, you're talking about Jared Verse?
Yeah,
he
Jared
did have
Verse.
tackles for loss, though, but you're right, not as many sacks.
Yeah.
And no one could touch what Latu did. Those are just some wild sack numbers, by the way.
Yeah, I was just thinking more of like, I thought maybe he'd be more like a Jermaine Johnson who came out of Florida State.
That's a good comparison,
that went to the Jets.
I think Verse is a little more like stronger, and I think Johnson is a little more athletic.
Yeah.
I see it.
Though. No, I didn't mean to compare. I just meant like I remember when he was Jermaine Johnson was at Florida State, like his stats were ridiculous. But Verse can grow into it. He has great coaching, obviously. I don't think Giff Smith is. I think he's defensive line again. I don't think he's outside linebackers like he was with the edge, like
but
he was with
every team defines it differently too. Like
that is true. Yeah, exactly. By the way, when you said like I had like maybe he listened to House of Horns, like I had said, you sound like somebody we know. But yeah, no, I thought the Rams did a good job. The thing with the Rams though is that people say, oh, they kind of had a basic draft, or they kind of had a B, like you said. But then you see them on the field in a couple months, and then you're like, oh, crap, actually, that you might have raised that grade because they do well. So I've been learning some stuff, obviously, with Jim Harbaugh now in charge. By the way, Gilbert, and one of those, we kind of locked eyes when we were sitting there, and I kind of looked at him. He was looking at me, and I was kind of like, oh, Like, should I just keep on locking eyes with him, or should I like let go? And I'm like, oh no, he's in my soul already. I don't think I can. Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, damn. But Jim was right. He's like, look, we can draft. You can you can find hidden gems. You can do this. You can do that. They can call them hidden gems, but it's the way you coach them that's going to matter. And that's exactly what the Rams do. The Rams coach their guys up. They do a great job. They have, like I said, great coaching. So I just think that when it comes to the Rams draft, I think they did well. And now it's all about coaching these guys. So, and I know that's obviously like easy to say, like, oh, all you need to do is coach them up. Yeah, but I mean, the Rams have proven that they have great coaches there. And I actually talked to some people that the defensive coordinator is Shula, right?
Yeah, Chris Shula.
Yeah. I talked to somebody who like kind of knows Shula and everything. They're like, dude, that guy's gonna do a great job there. So, so it'll be interesting to see what that's like. By the way, Eric Williams was there on appreciate it, Delbert. Yeah, you don't want to stunt any of these kids' growth or anything like that. So that's why I'm saying, like, you need to just let the kid be himself. And that's why, like, in a sense, like when, like, let's just put it as like LeBron, when LeBron came to the Lakers, everybody's like, well, Kobe would have, and it's like, no, like LeBron's his own guy. You kind of got to do something different. You can't just, I mean, it's easy to say Kobe would have not done that. Like, Kobe wouldn't have been whining, or Kobe wouldn't have said it just basketball. Like, I get that, but at the same time, you kind of got to let these guys be themselves. So don't stunt the youth. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a great job by the Rams. Obviously, like I said, time will tell, but the Rams have great coaches.
What did you think about the Blake Corum pick? And
I didn't think you were
surprised about him. I was going to say you weren't surprised about that.
I thought after they signed J.K. Dobbins, I thought the Chargers will probably look at this and be like, look, we have two. And today, J.K. already said, he's like, the injuries are over with. Like, I'm gonna be healthy here. I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right. You wouldn't have liked his first answer though, but
I don't know. You can't mess around.
They asked him what made him decide to sign with the Chargers. He said Jesus. I don't know if he meant Jesus or Jesus Christ. But
he has a friend named Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. But what were you asking me? Oh yeah,
Blake Corum selection.
Oh yeah.
And then you said not to the Chargers because J.K. Dobbins and
I thought with J.K. Dobbins, I thought they might take a steal, but everything I keep on hearing from that kid out of the Viddle guy, that running back, everybody keeps on saying that was the steal of the draft because they're saying that kid's quick, he's athletic, and I was kind of watching him, and he looks like he has a second burst. Once he hits a second level, it seems like he really takes off, but obviously he was at Troy, so it's going to be a little bit different, but he looks like he may be pretty good for them. But I just thought with all the needs that they have at number 3 or in the 3rd round, I thought that was too high for Blake Corum. So, and I remember, like, I put Chargers are now on the clock, and all these fans are like, it better not be Blake Corum. It better not be Blake Corum. And when it wasn't, I was like, okay, there you go, Charger fans. Y'all can breathe. But
he stood out to me during those playoff games. I know I don't watch college football regularly, but
Blake?
I was like, he's a playmaker.
Blake was the catalyst for both of those, for the Alabama game. And well, I thought the Alabama game was more about their defense in a sense, and then like them going for it on that 4th down in their
last drive.
Yeah, I thought that would make Brandon Staley proud. But they went for it. And honestly, I'm not even knocking it because I'm actually all for the going for it on 4th down, to be honest. So, well, not all for it. Like, it's obviously has to be in you can't be. Yeah, okay. That was another thing, Delbert. Thank you for that one. I actually thought that Delbert said that his one disappointment was the lack of linebackers. So they
got one though. But a little late in the 5th round, or actually,
I mean, and they can coach them up and everything, but I feel like linebackers.
Actually, no. I was thinking the Chargers got one, Junior Colson.
Yeah, Junior Colson.
Then you're right, Dover. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. No, the linebacker position is something that they need, obviously, but like I said, it'll be interesting to see what they do moving forward. But they have good coaching; they'll be able to mask some of those things. And then the only thing I'm interested in when it comes to them is, and Charger fans, we're about to jump into Chargers. So everybody get your thoughts in, what you guys thought about the Chargers side of things. The Tre'Davious White signing to me was interesting. And I know you guys touched on that, obviously, on House of Horns, but I actually thought that was interesting because that's really that's low risk, high reward, in my opinion. I know that they're going to pay him like what, 9, but at the same, I think it's right around there, right?
Yeah,
10? Okay,
10 if
10,
he,
9,
it's
10.
a bunch of incentives. He has to play and things like that. But yeah, a
So
little pricey.
I actually didn't mind that because he could, if he stays healthy. I mean, when he was healthy with the Bills, he was actually one of the better cornerbacks in the NFL. The only thing is that they kind of have had a drop off when it comes to when he's gotten hurt. They have a drop off. So I think he'll fit right in with the Rams. It's just, can he stay healthy, especially with all the injuries that he's had? And then obviously on the other side, they got Darius Williams back from the Jacksonville Jaguars. So I actually like that one. They weren't willing to pay him all that money when he left to Jacksonville, and now they get him back for a lot cheaper than they would have signed him. So obviously it's a different system than when he was in, but I still think that he is going to thrive. So I actually think that this secondary and the defensive line are in a good position.
They drafted a DB2 out of Miami, Cameron Kitchens, to go with Cam Curl, 2 Cams with a K. So that secondary, they put a lot of investment in it. So we'll see how they do. But I kept telling Victor, I'm like, Aaron Donald like mask a lot of issues. Like he doesn't let you. He puts the pressure, so you don't have to protect as long. Now with Aaron Donald, maybe you don't get us home as frequently, so you needed that secondary to be good and solid. And I think they've done that on paper, at least for the most part.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. But all right. The only thing I can tell you, Omar's asking, do you have any cheese man on the offers for number 5 or Herbert? I mean, what I was told was that the offers just weren't good enough, and they really wanted Joe Alt. I think it was all a smokescreen about them trading back. I think all along they wanted Joe Alt. It sounds like it, because then you even heard Joe say that when they selected, that was their number 1 guy on the board left, but he said left. That makes me think that if it would have been Marvin Harrison Jr. and Joe Alt, that they would have had a whole different discussion right there, which I actually would have found very interesting. I was telling Tyler Dragon, by the way, I think I'm on a new level with him. I think he loves me a lot more because I was giving him a lot of hot takes. But when it comes to him, to Joe Alt, I was surprised that Charger fans were freaking out so much. I thought they would trust the process a little bit more, but the Herbert thing, I did kind of ask, and I heard laughable. And you know who started those rumors like the week before the draft, right? It was Antonio Brown. The fact that people believe him is asinine to me, because that guy,
that's maybe a small part. I think
it.
it's more Jim Harbaugh saying JJ McCarthy is the best quarterback in this class. Well, you got a top 5 pick. Go draft your kid, and then. But obviously, it's all like lip service.
It's because people are bored. They had nothing going into that last week. We're gonna get more than 10 trades in this draft, and it was like, I think they were just doing so much to try and get more and more people to kind of build the suspense, and everybody be like, "Oh my god, I wonder what's gonna happen." And then you get some trades, but it wasn't as crazy
there was no monster veteran player involved trade. Like there was no Debo, no Ayuk.
And I'll tell you
Fernando,
right now,
to go for that real quick, I think it was more about the Patriots and the Vikings saying, "Well, F it, maybe he's mostly I'm gonna say bullshitting here about JJ McCarthy, but let's try about Herbert, because Herbert's really good, and you want to try." So the real issue here was like, what do the Chargers say? If they listen, you kind of start some little tension in the locker room. But if you say, no, get the hell out of here, we're keeping the pick and we're keeping our boy, which they did, they played it well.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. People need to realize that it's all smoke screens, and a lot of it was smoke screens. So that's what it was. And I mean, obviously, Harbaugh said multiple times that JJ McCarthy is like a son to him. So why wouldn't he hype him up and try and help him get to exactly. And you know what? JJ McCarthy's in the best position out of all these quarterbacks, if I'm being completely honest. And this is why. Not just Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson and TJ TJ Hawkinson's on the.
Yeah.
He is on there, right?
Hawkins.
Yeah. TJ Hawkinson and
Jordan
the
Addison.
fast receiver from Jordan Addison.
Jordan
Not
Addison.
just that, but they have stability at the head coaching position. They have a guy who knows what he's doing in Kevin O'Connell. When you go to the other side, Eberflus has already fired everybody, and it's basically his last dance if he can't get that team in the playoffs. So we'll get into that in a second. But just overall, what did you make of the Chargers draft?
Yeah, it's funny seeing just how people freak out about the Joe Alt pick, and then the Chargers draft like 4 wide receivers, and everybody's happy. Like it's just like I seen people like saying like, "Oh, I needed a day to cool off." Like, shut up! It's the best. It's the best tackle in the draft. What the hell are you mad about? Like there's I get you want to get a sexy wide receiver and get a playmaker, but like, have you seen Joe Alt? Like, have you seen this guy's a monster? He's like 6'8". I think he played basketball, so he's athletic, and he's just mauling people. And like we all know the Jim Harbaugh way. He needs to have a good offensive line. We saw it in San Francisco. We saw it, obviously in Michigan. And like, are we shocked here? It's just all like months and months, like you mentioned, weirdo time, smoke screens. Like at the end of the day, he's gonna get the tackle. Obviously, Marvin Harrison Jr. is a different story. He's on a different tier by himself in terms of wide receivers, but he wasn't available. So obviously, you go to Joe Alt. I love the pick. We were here on the live here with the Compas, with Dan and Vic. And I'm like, cool, perfect. Nothing wrong with that. And then I told you, Fernando, in New York, I'm like, yeah, there's a dilemma between left tackle Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt. Compete. Go ahead. It's a new coach. You all got to earn it and prove it. Even Justin Herbert has to prove it. It's all new. It's a new coach. It's a new style. It's a new era. So Joe Alt being the pick, I loved it for them. And I think maybe, honestly, Fernando, when they got Joe Alt, they got I don't want to butcher his name. Lad, is it McConkey, or did they get it right?
McConkey,
the wide receiver.
Yeah.
He gets open. You need guys to get open quickly. One of the best route runners in the NFL. And then the draft. I'm not going that far yet. Junior Colson, you need a linebacker. You address that. So, and then you add a Brendan Rice. So obviously, I love the pick. I want to give it like a solid A. That's how much I like this draft class for the Chargers.
You know what's funny? I actually like the Cornelius Johnson pick, that final one that they had from Michigan. I actually really like that one. Mimsy, no, I wasn't. I honestly was not surprised that he only drafted 2. He did sign a 3rd on undrafted. I thought he would sign 2 or 3 undrafted. But,
I guess 3.
He didn't, so he got 3 in a sense. Mimsy also. Who do you see the Chargers signing in free agency post draft? I think they need it. I think they should go get inside help, guard, maybe an extra guard. I think they have 3 roster spots, I think. So I would go get another safety, to be honest. I think they should go get another safety. Because I think Derwin's going to be kind of roaming around again, but I think here it's going to be different, to where he actually understands what's going on and he's not asking questions like, why am I doing this? This sounds dumb. And I'm not saying that he said that, but that's just the way I think he went about it. But I could definitely see them do that. Maybe another, I can't say corner, because it seems like now they have a crap ton with the free agency, and when
they got a Notre Dame kid, Cam Hart, keeping the Tommy T tradition alive, and 2 with Joel.
No, 100%. Luis, if I can be completely honest with you, there's no more meddling, and I'll just leave it at that. There's no more meddling. It's they can. This is the Jim Harbaugh and Joe Ortiz train. There's no questions of who's running the show. How is this going? Is this really what's going on? So I just don't see. This is the 2-man show along with everybody else. And I know Jim and well, that's all I'm saying. Like that's all I'm gonna say. But it's just the Jim Harbaugh and the Joe Ortiz show. So they're the ones calling the shots. So yeah, that's kind of my thing. Joker Hope, yeah, JK did say he's 100%, but he said last time he also said he was 100%, and then he got hurt. He ended up on the PUP. So I think they need to take it easy with him. I'm sure they're going to take it easy with him. So I definitely, I think that's what they're going to do with him. Charlie Sinclair says, "What's up, boys?" He says 12 wins for the Chargers is their ceiling.
Whoa.
And I think everybody's going off. I think everybody's going off of the 4th place schedule, and that's why they're kind of going with that. He said another takeaway is that it's true Joe Ortiz has been Batman this offseason. People have been saying that Joe was the guy that eyed the talent when it came to Baltimore, and he would present it to the other folks. So
he was there for a damn long time, man. So like he did something right. He was part of that
he was
team,
there
man.
as long as Dan has been alive. So yeah, he's been there for a long
He's
time.
seen a lot of good, and he's working with Ozzie Newsome, who we saw in the elevator last season.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
You know what the hell you're doing. You have that kind of experience.
Yeah, exactly. So I just think that I think that Joe knows exactly what he's doing. Mimsy is asking, I saw pictures of Derwin with the green dot. Do you guys think that he'll keep that role in the season, or will they go with somebody else? They might go with Junior Colson. I mean, he knows the system. He knows exactly what they're going to run.
Starter already, Fernando?
I see. That's the thing. I don't know. I feel like he could be, but this is another thing. You can't really trust what Harbaugh tells you, because like he's like, we really love Deion Henley, and I'm sure they do. Deion's athletic. He's been a quarterback. He's been a linebacker. He's been a tight end. He's been a receiver. He has the vision and everything. I'm interested to see, but like he's like, we love Denzel and we love Deion, and I'm like, crap. So does that mean that Junior might not be it? And then Junior's like, well, I really know the system and I know how to run it. And you're like, okay, crap. So like anything that Harbaugh says, it sends you into like kind of seeing different things. So
It's
I
good.
actually
before we move on, he's
let's
good,
move on.
and I give him credit. No, I'm just saying I'm gonna give him credit because everybody in the 48 hours before the NFL draft, JC Latham, and it was not JC Latham.
Well, they're saying that the Giants were gonna go Joe Alt if the Chargers were gonna go Malik Neighbors or trade out. So, by the way, did you see the videos of Malik Neighbors?
Like looking kind of unhappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he called him Daniel Jones, or like he called him something different. So I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
I love this one.
I really like the pick Malik Neighbors, but yeah, he's going into a weird situation.
Everybody loves like they're like the white Keenan with wheels. That's funny as hell. I heard somebody say, "Oh, he's like Cooper Kupp," and I'm like, "Are we gonna start this crap about like he's white, so you have to compare him to a white receiver?" Like, I'm kind of
Wes Welker, Julian Edelman. Keep it going.
I kind of thought he's more of like a Tyler Lockett, if I'm being completely serious. You know what? Moy is right. Like Deion could be a sub for passing downs for Perriman, because Perriman's not a 3-down linebacker, obviously. So I definitely think that that'll happen. But guys, I'll give you my full thoughts tomorrow with Dan and Dago. We'll jump on. We'll discuss all the Chargers draft picks. Thank you.
What's up,
sometimes I know what I'm talking about, but yeah, make sure you guys tune in. I'll definitely we'll break it all down for you guys. By the way, did you see CP3 retired?
Oh, he did?
Oh. No, not that CP3. I'm talking about Candace Parker. That's the real CP3. She won championships.
Yeah, happy retirement to her too, but yeah.
Hey, I met her one time. She was really nice.
Did she win with the Sparks? I have no idea.
She won with the Sparks.
Did, right?
Yeah. 2 championships. Yeah. She won.
I should know that.
Look at you.
I'm more of a Lisa Leslie fan, but whatever.
Sure. But all right, let's go now to rapid fire. Is that what we're doing?
Unless you want to have a quick NFL storyline. I mean, other team draft storylines and rapid fire, whatever you guys prefer.
Okay, well, let's go real quick. Michael Lombardi was pissed off about the Michael Penix going to the Falcons, and a lot of people were not happy about that. They're like, why would you do that? The team still needs some insurances, this, that. I actually had no problem with it, surprisingly.
Really?
I think they need to protect themselves just in case if that dipshit gets hurt, or if Kirk Cousins gets hurt again. I understand your team has a lot of needs, and they have Jesus Christ. And I understand that they have a lot of needs. I understand that they have a lot more to fill out the team. The only thing is, I feel like they're protecting themselves unless for just in case if this fool doesn't work out, or if I know that they said it's an Aaron Rodgers situation. I don't believe it. I don't know when they have an out from this contract. I'm pretty sure it's after 2 years. Yeah. This kid sits for 2 years. You have him ready. And then if this guy has completely crapped himself, you send him, and then you have Michael Penix sitting right there. That's the one thing. I don't feel like enough teams kind of have a backup plan, and I think it's smart. By the way, the Washington Commanders drafted 2 quarterbacks again, and that's not even a storyline because of all the Michael Penix stuff. They did it again to steal a line from Home Alone 2. They did it again. They went 2 quarterbacks. So I thought that was really interesting. But I actually didn't mind the Michael Penix. I understand you have other pressing needs, and I get it. And I'm sure Michael Penix is pissed. I would be pissed. I don't think Kirk Cousins has a reason to be pissed. What the hell do you have to be pissed about? You have made all that money. You're still going to be the starting quarterback. It's not like this kid's going to threaten you unless maybe. And you know what? Maybe they also used it as like an insurance. Like, hey, we paid you all this money. You better hurry up and freaking get it going and be the guy that we think. If not, we have your replacement. But I think like I told you before the draft, I think most of these guys should sit a year or 2 and learn. I think Mimsy, the Broncos quarterback room needs help. I heard rumors that the Broncos are thinking about signing Dan Dago as their quarterback. I have film of him, by the way. We all know he can sling it.
You like the Bo Nix pick and Michael Penix Jr. pick?
No, I did not like the Bo Nix pick.
Okay, all right.
I thought he went way too high.
It sounded like
no.
Okay.
No, I said their quarterback situation's terrible. I think they're about to sign Dan Dago. But going back, I didn't mind the Michael Penix selection.
Well,
I know that they have other pressing needs, but I think they're protecting themselves for the future.
See, I don't like the pick at all, but I like your reason, Fernando. There's one reason to go off of is like Kirk Cousins. What the hell has he done in the NFL? Has he won any playoff games? Yeah, maybe one with Minnesota. Minnesota got 6 years with Kirk Cousins, 1 playoff win. Washington got 6 years with Kirk Cousins, 0 playoff win. So I get it. You got to protect yourself. But what the hell are you doing giving this guy $100 million when you're thinking, we're unsure about this guy. Let's go draft his successor, right? Before he plays a freaking game, before he practices with the team, like adding an expiration date on the guy, speeding up all the process, adding tension in the locker room, committing $80 million to the guy, wasting half of the rookie contract with Michael Penix Jr. And also, Michael Penix Jr., this is not a knock on the pick. I like him. I think he might be the most ready QB prospect because he played 6 years in college. Like, you've got to be ready, right? You went to a national championship game. You have accuracy. You're smart. You have a strong arm. I don't know how high his ceiling is, but he just seemed like a guy ready to go right now. He reminded me of Russell Wilson. His rookie year with Wisconsin, had a lot of playing time and experience. Just be a solid game manager, and that's okay. I don't see him having the upside of Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels. So things like that also too. Like when you wait on a guy to be a successor, you bet on the raw talent. Like, this guy has a skill set. You don't teach that. You don't teach what Jordan Love has. You don't teach what Patrick Mahomes has. Michael Penix Jr. doesn't look like that to me. But I get the reasoning. Kirk has done crap in the league. But it just, and everything about this seems awkward to me. And if you're the Falcons, why the hell even waste the money? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not going to get too mad. I like your reasoning, Fernando, but everything
Maybe
just
they don't think he's ready.
Kirk Cousins for the Achilles?
No. Maybe they don't think Michael Penix is ready to.
Maybe, but he played 6 years. I was making a joke with Dan. I'm like, this guy's 30 right now. And Dan looked it up. He's like, well, actually, he's like 24, 25. But whatever. He's still been in college for a long time. But maybe the Achilles injury is not ready. But then again, why pay the guy if he's not ready,
Real quick, AOC or Gardner Minshew?
Gardner Minshew, without a doubt.
I'm interested because, and Nancy, I wish I could put that up there, but I cannot because of one simple fact. But she put that she can't believe that Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer are going to go down the toilet with no QB. Yeah, I'm interested to see what the QB situation is going to be like there because I just
like
don't.
Minshew. No,
I understand, but like Minshew's, I don't know if Minshew takes you to the playoffs though. That's going to be the one frustration. Sure. That's going to be the one frustration I think for.
Let me put it to this way, Fernando. For 1 year, Gardner Minshew, or you go with Michael Penix Jr. and Bo Nix with your top 15 draft pick. I think I'd rather go with Minshew.
Yeah. No. I'm going Minshew also. But, and by the way, that NFL executive that came out and said that AOC would have been the second overall quarterback drafted or third or whatever in this draft.
No, that's somebody preparing Raider fans for the idea that they weren't going to draft a quarterback. So yeah.
Well, no, it was one of your boys that kind of did it, but I mean, we won't get it too much into that. Your coworker. But yeah, I mean,
Which the okay, the one that you make fun of?
No, I don't make fun of anybody.
Okay.
He's on
Well,
separate. He's on
that
the phone right now with New York. So
okay, I got
don't.
it. That
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
Then my
I wish
point
Joe Morley
my
was in
point
here because
stands.
Joe Morley would know exactly who I was talking about.
Yeah, but I have many coworkers, so whatever.
Well, yeah,
I want to
that's
make
true.
sure the right one is getting the right respect.
All right, let's now go. Let's
Yeah.
bring in Victor producer and let's do a little rapid fire. Wait, no, we're doing it this other way. This way. There you go. That way. This way. But yeah. All right, Gilbert. Let's bring in Vic. Vic, how are you doing?
Doing good. How are you guys doing? I really was into that conversation you guys were having. Especially with Michael Penix. That's you can go either. You can make I guess an argument for both sides with the Penix drafting there, just because it's hard. Especially when you don't know what you're going to get out of Cousins. But good conversation there, guys.
Oh, Mimsy wants to ask you real quick about the Decamerion Richardson.
He said they said speed kills. Yeah, not good. And then they had to delete it.
Jeez.
Yeah, because of Henry
I
Ruggs.
saw that. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Any other team could do that, but not this team.
Moy is asking if Vic is Eric Bischoff or that Teddy Long or Eric Bischoff. Oh, you know what? That's actually a really good one. Yeah, that's what we should be having Vic do. Yeah, we'll update. Holla. He was there at SmackDown on Friday. He was making a pick for SmackDown. By the way, Gilbert, you should have seen the draft for the WWE. They're actually doing war rooms. Like they have the.
Yeah.
Isn't it right now?
Yeah.
Isn't it right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going on right now. But they actually have war rooms like in the NFL. Like they have like Bubba Ray Dudley, Teddy Long, the general manager of Smack. Like it's
okay. I know we got to move on, Fernando. But like, do you think that maybe they don't know, and that's why they're taking seriously? Maybe one person, I guess I don't know. You can't.
Oh hell no!
They have to know.
No.
I was gonna say, Fernando, the reason I've been kind of liking the production from WWE because they're taking a lot of stuff from. They're doing a lot of stuff that the NFL does, and some of the other like using the drone has been really cool. Like having that entrance with the wrestlers from the locker room.
By the way, if you notice now, AEW is starting to how they pan around, like they do a camera all the way around. They're AEW started doing that recently, and I'm like, oh wow, so
that's
definitely,
risky.
Yeah. So,
hey, Tony Khan with the neck brace, that was pretty funny. I liked it.
I didn't like what he had to say though. I thought that was he's always bitching about the shots that like when some guys take shots at his company, and he's the one always the one taking the shots. He took that one, and I thought it was really unnecessary. But I guess, oh boy, AEW's Conson was the worst draft cape ever. Oh my god, that is funny. Oh, that's another thing too, Nancy. They came out and everybody was like, we want tables. So I thought that was hilarious. I love that. But Dano said that he was happy that the Rams solidified the kicker position. Yeah, that was a problem last year. Yeah, exactly. Real quick, Tony Khan was not selling that neck injury.
He kept moving his. Yep.
He kept on moving his neck. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? All right, let's get it going.
All right, Fernando, you won last time, so we're gonna start off with you here. And because you got ahead of the question here, an NFL record 6 quarterbacks went in the first 12 picks of the draft this weekend. Outside of Caleb Williams, which QB went to the best situation and will have the biggest impact during their rookie contract? Remember, guys, rookie contract, not rookie season.
What a jackass. My bad. Wow. I'll bring this up in a second, what I just saw. Yeah, why not? I'm going to go JJ McCarthy. I think JJ McCarthy's in the best position. He has, obviously, they need to pay Justin Jefferson, but I think he's like, they're going to pay Justin Jefferson. In a couple years, they'll play Jordan Addison, and then obviously they'll see what they have with him. But I definitely think that they have something special with him. I think he'll be able to do some good work there with the Vikings, and I think that they're going to bring him up slowly. Obviously, they have Sam Darnold, But I think that slowly he'll be able to show what he has, and with those receivers and those weapons, and with the coaching that they have, I think he'll be able to succeed. So I'm going to go JJ McCarthy.
So biggest impact during the entire contract, right? Rookie contract. Is that what we're asking here?
And that's all. And then Jim Harbaugh said that that's where he wanted to go. So it's kind of going into a Justin Herbert situation with the weapons and everything. So I think that's really good because some of these other teams don't really have the weaponry.
Well, Fernando, if the question was just surroundings, I like what you said earlier. Definitely JJ McCarthy, and they get the nod over the Vikings, over the Bears. Well, the Bears are loaded. They have I like the roster. They're gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah.
But they don't have the coaching. They don't have the coaching, I guess, establishment or proven that they can have a good offense. So Kevin O'Connell gets a nod. But if you're asking me flat out, who's going to be the best quarterback and with the rookie contract, I'm sticking with my guy, Drake May. Drake May might have the worst surroundings. He doesn't have good wide receivers. You have a rookie head coach. You're moving on for the Bill Belichick era. I just like the skill set. I think he has a rocket arm. I think people doubted him too much. I think the Commanders were going off of Jaden Daniels, athleticism and being able to move with the ball with his legs instead of focusing about the arm, the everything you want a pocket passer to do. So it's kind of similar to what happened to CJ Stroud a year ago. So give me Drake May. He's going to figure it out. I like it. I know Bill Belichick didn't like the footwork, but I'm a fan of Drake May and his work. And number 3, and there's a reason why the Patriots didn't want to actually trade out. They were bluffing. They wanted to see what the hell they could get for the offer. The Vikings, the Giants tried. People tried for Drake May for a reason, and it wasn't for Jaden Daniels. I'll just say that.
By the way, I thought Bill Belichick was actually really good.
Yeah. He wanted to do it again. He's like, hey, Pat, how about in the falls on Mondays? Let's do it. And they had an awkward high five. But yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm going to give the point here to Fernando. Fernando's right. I mean, the situation for J.J. McCarthy, he can either sit or he can play right away because of the weapons that he has. I think with Drake May, like my biggest concern for Jaden Daniels and Drake May is that offensive line. If they can fix their offensive line, then I would have a better, I would feel better about those quarterbacks. But if I'm both of those situations, I let those two guys sit. And
JJ's the 5th quarterback taken, so I'll leave it at that. But whatever.
Yeah, true. We'll see what happens. But up 1-0 here for Fernando. We'll start off with you, Gilbert. Here, which non-quarterback player drafted this weekend will have the biggest impact during their rookie year? So no quarterback here, but in terms of other positions, who have the biggest impact during the rookie year?
I wanted to get Q just in case I go second, but I'm going first. I'm gonna take the easy pick. I'm gonna go Marvin Harrison Jr. And I'll start by saying Malik Neighbors. I'm not gonna put too much on him looking unhappy for these press conferences, but he has Daniel Jones. He has no help in terms of skill positions. We're not unsure if he's gonna be a versatile receiver or just a one-trick pony. Roma Dunze might get buried behind Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, and obviously has a rookie quarterback. So I'm going Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah, I know he has Kyler Murray. He's not as bad as Fernando makes him seem. He might be more like a top 20, top 15 quarterback. And I like the OC, Drew Petzing. The way he game planned with a terrible roster a year ago. Now imagine what he does with Marvin Harrison Jr. This team with crappy players with me at left tackle or right tackle, whatever you want, whatever. They have Paris Johnson's there, but they beat the Eagles, they beat the Steelers, they beat the Cowboys. So they have good coaching. I like what they're doing there. And it's Marvin Harrison Jr. He's going to dominate. So it's an easy one for me for impact player.
I can't say his first name, but I'm going to go with Latu for the Colts.
Oh, Latu.
Say it again.
Latu.
Latu. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to go with him. I think that the Colts, obviously he's going to be in that Gus Bradley system that has helped Melvin Ingram, Joey Bosa, guys like that really come out and play well. So I'm going to go with him. I think Latu is going to have a great rookie year. Everybody's worried about the neck. I don't think that neck is going to be much of anything. So I like him. I think he's going to be an impact player. I think he's really going to help that team out. They had one of the stingier defenses last year, and they've done a good job since Gus Bradley's gone there. I think they're going to get even better with him. So I thought he was the best pass rusher in football. So I think their defense is about to take it up a level, and they went and they re-signed all their defensive players. They brought guys back. I think that is going to be a very impactful pick.
Man, you guys picked two of my favorite guys to go with here, but I'm with Gilbert on this one. I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. I think it was Tyler Dragon who said they don't have any receivers, so they're going to go with Marvin Harrison Jr. I expect Marvin Harrison Jr. to have, try to, go after Puka Nakua's rookie season record, just because they don't have anybody else. So he might have a chance to go after that record. We might see it.
I do like Trey McBride at tight end, and I do like Michael Wilson, the rookie receiver last year. Give them a little more credit, but I know everybody craps on them.
All right, 1-1, guys, as we go here for the last one. Biggest loser of the NFL draft, as we talked about it, is it the Falcons for drafting Michael Penix Jr., or the Bills and Niners trading their picks to the Chiefs in the first and second round? Like, these guys keep losing to, the Chiefs, and yet they're helping them out. So let me know what do you guys think?
It has to be the Bills. Like, how many times are you going to just continue helping the team that kicks the crap out of you every single year? So I just couldn't believe that. I can't believe that the Bills did that. I think that was the biggest boneheaded play of the whole draft. It's like, when I saw that trade, I remember everybody kind of looked at each other and they're like, really? You're going to trade with the Chiefs? And they ended up doing it. So just incredible, to be honest. I really can't believe it.
Yeah, obviously I want to side with Fernando, but for the sake of time, we can't afford a tie here. So I will go with Michael Penix Jr. But the Bills and the 49ers, really, you can't beat this team. What the hell are you doing? But yeah, I've been crapping on the Michael Penix Jr. pick, not the player. I think he's going to be a decent quarterback. I just don't know about his upside. It's kind of like with J.J. McCarthy. There's a lot of unknown for me. But you're just creating tension and dilemma with Kirk Cousins. And it's not like the other thing, to make a different point here from what I did earlier, like, teams like the Packers, when it took Jordan Love and had Aaron Rodgers, or the teams like the Chiefs who had Alex Smith and Patrick Mahomes, like, they've had playoff success. They had, talented rosters. What the hell have the Falcons done since 2017 when they got rid of prime Julio and prime Matt Ryan? Like, you're not a roster built to, like, okay, cool, let's get greedy for the future. No, you haven't done anything. Just stop worrying about the future and forgetting about the present, because you haven't done crap in the past. So that'll be my last point on that, because I just don't see how they did that.
Yeah, I'm going to give the win here to Fernando. That's 2 wins in a row here for you, Fernando. But just to the point, I mean, what are you doing? Like, I get it. Like, I think even Bills fans were upset about it, just because, yeah, you still got a receiver at the end of the day. But if it was another team you were helping out, like in terms of letting them, come and trading with, then you feel better about it. The fact that it was the Chiefs, the same team who you traded with and got Patrick Mahomes, it just made things even worse. And the same thing with the 49ers. Why are you trading with the Chiefs? It's just, I just didn't understand that as well. So good win there, Fernando. But yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, no, definitely. All right. Before we bring in to do our WWE draft, we'll see if he's here. But before I welcome him in, I just want to say one thing to him.
What's up, brother?
Saying punter, go ahead and do it. Make some noise! Come on! This is football! Come on!
All right.
Did he get hurt?
Huh? Supposedly he got no. I think that was all for show.
Oh, okay.
But all right. Without further ado, let's bring him on. What's up, brother?
Go. Oh, you come on music short. All right, I'll keep my. All right.
Yeah,
what?
You look stylish today. You got a new hat or a new shirt? What's going on?
Yeah,
here?
This is from Nashville. From I forgot the name of the chicken place, but it was super bomb. Got this in Nashville. This is my Nashville fit. It's Johnny Cash's mugshot. Sorry,
do you see what Moy said?
What'd he say? Sketch it. Nope. Is Anna? Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, the internet's weird like that. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't see it. But it is what it is.
We should have a sketch and Dan and Dago and kind of like a meetup between all those.
That
guys.
would not go well.
Content creators convention.
Damn. Awesome. By the way,
I'll just sit there doing. Let me start doing weirdo things and see if I go viral. We'll see how that goes, dude.
You almost did earlier today, taking a shot at Tua kicking him to
Oh
oblivion.
yeah, but I will tell you from the beginning, Tua
Dan, do you
is
see what
not
that
the
is?
guy. Who? Yeah,
That's Patrick Mahomes. That's Logan Paul, and that's the Judgment Day going into
today?
Monday Night Raw.
that is, that's really gonna piss me off. Am I gonna have to start
Wow.
hating the Judgment Day? I love the Judgment Day. I love mommy. I love the
Damn.
Judgment Day.
You see what happens when mommy's not there, Dan?
I know this is
Damn, all
horseshit.
chaos.
Sorry for cussing, brother. I'm working on
It's
it.
a family show. It's a family show.
Yeah, but that is ridiculous, dude. I don't want to see that. Exactly. So many douchebags
Lindsay.
in one video. Yeah, you're right. Mahomes, D-bag, overrated. Can't stand him. Logan Paul, same thing. Idiot. I can't stand him.
Dom went to prison, so you have to add him.
Hey, how dare you? Don't hate on Dirty Dom. Don't hate on Dirty
Respectful.
Dom. He's
You
up
see
and
what he
rising,
did
bro.
To his
he's gonna
dad,
be-
man. He's mean to his dad.
Who cares? You know what's
Come
funny? Frau is the as my witness. I said from the beginning, I think he's a really good wrestler. He needs to get away from his dad, whether that's heel or whatever. He needed to get away from him. I love all the stuff. He
Maybe
did
he'll
to
be your
his
top
dad.
pick. Your top pick right there.
Oh
Dirty Dom.
no. Oh no. I got the number 1 overall, and there is only one pick that I will be making at number
What's up, brother?
1.
Or the other one?
All right.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely. Hey, Signor, vive moi. As soon as she's single and she dumps that loser buddy, whatever, I'll be in there. Don't you worry.
Just
I'd
do it
be
now.
mommy's wise man, dude.
Just
I feel
wreck
bad
it,
for that
bro.
guy.
I'd
I
be
feel bad for that
mommy's.
guy.
Who?
Well, no, Buddy Matthews.
No,
he must get
you
so
should
much-
feel happy. You should
No,
feel
no,
like
no, jealous, but
I
at the
was
same
about to
time,
say,
you feel bad. You know how much crap he must
cares?
get day after day.
you know
But
what?
you're
Never
right.
mind. I can't do that. Kid show. I was gonna say what I would do. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I can't. Mahomes just makes me sick. I can't stand him. I can't stand him.
Real quick, Dan, what did you think about the Bills trading with the Chiefs?
I think, there's so many jokes I can make just because of that. Let's just call him the historian, Sean McDermott. But the Buffalo Bills need to cease to exist over there. That's ridiculous. That is the most idiotic.
All right.
So they beat you, and you're going to trade with them? I
got
wouldn't
him
even
going
trade
now.
them up. I wouldn't trade them a pot to piss in, just so you understand. I wouldn't.
Yeah, no,
If they were on fire, I wouldn't pee on them to put them
you're
out.
absolutely
dude. I'm not
right.
doing
That's
that.
the mindset you should have. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the NFL, dude. It's the men's league for a reason, not the children's league, not the let's all have fun league.
All right, Dan. So, this is gonna look different, but you have the number 1 overall pick. So,
I was about to say, don't play that scene. You know what theme I want?
I can't play. I'll get copyrighted.
I know. Give me the freaking tribal chief. There is only
You called
one
it.
person on this roster. Give me the tribal chief and the wise man. The island of relevancy will come to the program
Does he
with
come
Dan
with
and
you?
Dago.
The wise man? He's with Solo.
Of
I don't know.
course.
Does he come
No.
along?
It's a 2-for-1. Get out of here. Your ass. No.
Okay.
That's not the way that's gonna work. Give me the freaking
the only way it's gonna
tribal
work.
chief. Give me the
With the
freaking
second
tribal
overall
chief.
pick, I am taking Cody Rhodes.
Oh wow.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, exactly. No, I think there's something. The Undertaker mentioned something, and I am very interested. He's mentioning that he sees a little bit more and more that Cody could be switching pretty soon.
Mimsy,
And I
if I
actually
take the
would
full bloodline, that's cheating.
I'd be interested in that, but I'm gonna go with I'll go with Cody Rhodes. He's a WWE.
All
Let's
right,
go.
Gilbert, you're up next.
Let's go.
All right. I'm going to take a generational talent, a legend,
Oh,
part of the bloodline,
No, he's
freaking
not.
Hall of
No, he's
Famer.
not.
Nobody's
not.
better on the microphone.
He's not a Hall of
That's
Famer
my-
though.
No, he's not.
That's my tribal chief, the final boss, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. There you go.
You
Number
really are a loser for drafting
He's
what
going to beat Cody
Dwayne.
Rhodes at SummerSlam for the title.
Dwayne.
Awesome pick.
Dwayne in the first
Wow.
round, dude. He's ass. He's been ass. last time he
He's
was
not,
good.
You know what's funny, Gilbert? He's actually not in the WWE Hall of Fame yet
There's
How
a
the hell
reason.
is that?
There's a
Why?
reason.
because they're waiting. They're waiting to put
No,
him in once he's
no,
completely done.
No, they're not waiting.
He
You know
hasn't
who
had a
should
title
go
run.
in?
That's why.
You know
There you
who should
go.
go in over The Rock in the Hall of Fame? No, I should say it.
All right.
All right,
Go, Vic. Close out the first
You,
one.
you guys played it right exactly how I wanted this. So I'm gonna go with
Wow.
Rhea, Ripley.
Of course, not surprised. All these are
Right.
obvious picks.
Right. And then I'm gonna go with Seth freaking Rollins here as
Oh,
my
okay. That's a good snake.
You
Yep.
picked mommy. How dare you?
yeah.
How dare you?
Go,
You
Gilbert.
would be the sexist and
All
took
right,
Roman
Gilbert.
Reigns, so whatever.
You're next, Gilbert.
Okay. Damn, I actually
That
didn't
is-
think about the snake order.
Yeah.
That is
You know what?
bold.
I know they won't. No one's gonna take him, but I'm a fan of this guy. He says 2 words. He's from I forgot the country again, but give me Gunther, who had 666
good
days
one.
of intercontinental champion. Oh, so I'm glad I took him now. Cool. It was a little bit of a reach, but I wasn't sure about you guys, so give me Gunther.
All right.
No,
there we
it's
go.
okay. You're always
All
wrong.
right,
You
Fernando,
first.
you're up.
Damn. Damn. I'm gonna get murdered by him for this one. Give me Drew McIntyre.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Drew
You in
McIntyre.
this one? You in this one? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
You had to go first.
You guys are just absolute scumbags. I want everyone in the chat to understand there was collusion in this shit. I was not here when they spoke about how they were going to draft. Oh my god, you guys did this on purpose.
All
That's
right,
all
you're
right.
next, Dad. You get 2 picks here.
Oh, I get 2. All right,
Yeah.
sick.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do this one just to get back at Farrell. But give me the man Becky Lynch.
Nice.
No, who cares about John Cena? Who gives a rat's ass? And give me KO, dude. KO.
Oh, that's a good one.
Kevin always.
With the
Friend of the show.
I'm gonna go CM Punk. CM
Okay.
Punk and Drew McIntyre have a really good rivalry right now. So I want to see it continue. So I'll go CM Punk.
You're the worst.
All right, Gilbert, you're up next.
He's ran out.
No. I have one, but I think I'm gonna play it too safe. But I like him, and he was cool with us at WrestleMania Media Day. I'm trying to think if I'm missing somebody. He's part of the Judgment Day.
He's talking about
So-
Damian Priest.
Yes, give me the champion,
Oh,
right? So champion because he
yeah.
lost the belt,
Yes.
right?
What was
Hopefully he doesn't lose it to the Scottish. Give me Damian Priest, the Puerto Rican, el campeón.
What did you call him? The bisexual Undertaker?
No, I didn't call him that.
That's what he.
I
That's
said
what they
Drew.
call him.
That's what the
I
internet
said
says. What the internet
Drew.
says.
No, that's what Drew McIntyre said.
Oh, yeah,
live on
yeah.
TV
Really?
after
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Those
he
are
did.
Drew's words. Drew
Wow.
McIntyre said this to everyone in the chat. Drew,
Okay.
allegedly. No, I'm just kidding. He was there. He said it.
All right. With,
Oh, so whose turn? Let's go. I'm
My-
confused to the box.
I'm gonna
confused
go
to the
with
box.
Dominic Mysterio here.
Dude, I honestly hate this guy. Get him out of here. That's the second pick he stole it from me. Jesus Christ.
All right. And then my next pick is gonna be, you know what? I'm gonna go with Jake Cargill here.
Oh, damn.
Go ahead, Gilbert.
All right. You know what? We're kind of going pretty quick. I'm cool with 5 rounds. You guys want to do 5?
Yeah, that's
But-
what I told you.
All
I
right.
was gonna
Yeah.
keep it to.
For my 4th pick, I was thinking between Jade or this person, but I will favor this person because she's been a champion and been a seasoned
Bianca
vet.
Belair.
Bianca Belair. So there you go.
There you
got
go.
that.
You have an ass roster. I want you to know
What are you
that.
talking about? Damian Priest, Bianca, Gunther, and the final boss.
Final boss is ass. He's the king
I
of
love my
ass.
squad, bro.
Fernando, you're up next.
I'll go with.
Somebody said no one
No,
trading down.
don't do it.
Liv Morgan.
Oh, you said Logan.
Ooh.
You know, the only reason I was gonna draft her at some point so I could screw her because of what she did to mommy.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you guys are the worst.
Come on.
You guys are the worst. I meant like the Canadian or the Montreal
Yeah,
screw
yeah,
job
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. You
All
guys
right,
are the worst, dude.
All right, you get 2 picks here,
You guys are
Dan.
worse than the high schoolers. All right, so I need another lady. So you drafted Jail. I got the man. Fuck. And Rhea's already gone. I know, PG show, but they're pissing me off today. They're pissing me off taking all my picks. All right, let's see. What lady could I go with? Who's gone? Jade, Liv. Who else is gone?
You have Oscar.
Rhea.
I got Bailey.
Nia Jax.
Naomi.
No.
Naomi.
No.
Bailey.
Yeah. Give me Bailey. Give me Bailey.
Okay.
That could be. That's a good story right there because Becky and her came up together, so that would be a nice little story right there. Let me see. What other guys am I missing? Since I get another one, I have KO. Don't want
Logan
Sami
Paul.
Zayn. No, get that ass off the field. I don't want to see that. Who else am I missing, dude? Start naming. Name
No.
something.
What the hell?
You casual. Hurry up.
You casual.
No, I'm trying to think. I don't want to get passed up either.
The
Let's do it.
Miz.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't want. No. Give me the Miz. The Miz is so underrated. I would do wonders with the Miz and KO, dude.
Thank
Or
God.
you want the tag? You want the
Give me
tag?
No. Give me Miz by
Miz.
himself.
Okay, Fernando, you're next.
Randy Orton.
Oh, I forgot about
Randy
him.
Orton. All right, Gilbert. Your last
All
pick.
right. Started with the Bloodline, the final boss, and I'm gonna keep going. He's a former member of the Bloodline, and now he just does this. Yeet. Give me main event. Is it Jimmy or Jay? Jimmy Uso. Yeah. Which one? Uso.
Jay.
There you
Who's
go,
the
Jay.
casual now?
There you go. Yeet.
All right. My last pick. Who do I want here?
You're the worst, by the way. You stole 2 from me. That other idiot up top only stole 1. I was pissed.
You know what? Man, it's there's a lot of good to choose from here.
See, he has a screen open. I
Come
did this all
on,
thing,
let's
dude.
go. We need a clock here.
You know what? I'll go with Finn Balor.
There you
Okay.
go. He's not bad.
Should have gone LA Knight.
Yeah, you know
Oh,
what?
nobody
I'll
picked
switch
LA
to
Knight.
LA
Okay.
Knight.
No.
Yeah.
Don't pick Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Logan Paul's ass.
All
Wow,
right,
what a trade,
LA
last
Knight.
minute
So
trade.
there we go. I'll post this on our Twitter, and we'll have people vote on it.
I had the best team.
Awesome.
No, you
All right.
didn't. No, you
That
didn't.
was
Are you kidding? With the tribal
that was
chief, I
great, Vic.
outrule everybody.
Thank you so much, Vic. We'll bring you back to do what una más. And all right, let's do. Oh, my bad.
Keep it at 10 minutes, Dan. Keep it at 10. I got dinner plans.
You're the
Dan.
one. I don't care about your plans.
I know you
Dan.
don't.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You are
I
our
said
resident
are you.
Colorado Buffs expert. You are the man you're plugged in over there.
I got
Listen to this.
the earpiece. Oh, I can't hear anything. You're gonna have to tell me what he says. He's over here whispering.
Why is the problem when I say that?
Just tell me what he says. I couldn't hear anything. He's speaking
Oh,
low.
so he's saying he's like, some of y'all rated Shador that he's going to be the #1 overall draft pick this next year. Why is it a problem when I say it, but it's not a problem when y'all say it?
Dude, they must be drinking the Kool-Aid, dude. They must be in, Sanders Town over there, just drinking. I personally don't see it. I don't like. Mind you, it might be a bad QB draft class or a bad draft class to where maybe he could sneak up, but oh no. See, I can tell Mimsy's been watching for a while. That is not by any stretch of the imagination my favorite wrestler. I'm not huge into the
Nobody
nepotism.
took the 15-time champion or 16-time.
She's trash too. I'm not a get out of here. Don't even get me started. No. Mind you, she comes on the show. I might change my tune. I'm a huge Ryan Garcia guy. Everybody doubted me, but it is what it is. Like, it's all good. No, you want to talk about nepotism besides Shador and Shiloh, because you can't forget about Shiloh now. You can't forget. She's been handed, I bet, a lot of things over there, dude. Copies her dad's entrance, the finisher. I'm not going to get sidetracked, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you have a lot of content today for Colorado. So
I know. I'm not no, I don't think he's gonna be a first overall at all. Like, who would really take him first overall at quarterback? No. This is why the skill players to me are
some wide receiver or some tackle or some edge rusher.
He'll probably go top 5.
Still need a receiver and a cornerback. Put at Chargers.
What?
Oh.
I don't need a quarterback.
Cornerback. Wide receiver and cornerback.
He was ready.
I couldn't see. Yeah, I was about to get pissed. No, yeah, I'll take him. I'll take him in the first round. I think that's going to be the only first round player they have. Like, I don't like, for instance, like, I know you don't watch the JB show a lot because he goes against your hero and he hurts your feelings a little bit. So I get it.
Oh, he
But
went,
like he has
went at
a
her today too.
well, I would go at her too. Did you see the stupid video Little Angel sent us or whatever? She's an idiot. But
How do you go that 3-time champion? But whatever.
how do I
Who's
go?
your
What?
way to go to? No. He's talking about somebody else. Who's your way?
Carson Beck, Quinn Ewers.
Who's your way too early #1 pick for next year? The betting odds are Shador. Who?
Shador's
These are
gonna
all-
be #1 overall.
They're all
I
like
don't see it.
quarterbacks.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I
Well,
don't
that's what
see
they're.
it.
Yeah, they. I mean,
I don't know
There's
where
not
they
like
think all these
Isn't like
people
a
are gonna
prospect
go.
who's a good wide receiver, like a Marvin Harrison, or a good tackle, like I don't know.
But like
It's not a
this is
Marvin
the
Harrison didn't
problem.
go #1 overall.
But this is the problem, and this is where I keep
Yeah, but
getting
there's
at.
better quarterbacks than these guys.
They panic for quarterbacks now, and it's the stupidest thing. Like I said, and I'll say this, until I'm blue in the face and coming next year. The thing people have to understand: you draft Shador or you draft Travis, or sorry, you can't forget about Shiloh because he's in there.
Don't forget.
He's in there. Don't forget about Shiloh. You are also drafting Deion Sanders again. What's going to happen on a Sunday night when this will throws 4 picks and Deion just goes on a little Twitter or makes a video and goes, "Oh, that OC doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Oh, that head coach isn't playing my son right."
Hey, he
That
said
head
he's not gonna medal. He's a father, not a baby daddy. That's what he said.
Hold on.
You see, and that's a lie in and of itself because look at their career. If he seriously was not going to medal and just be a parent, you never would have coached him. He's even said before, if I remember right, I've always wanted to coach him. And I've always wanted to be heavily involved or whatever. And he's been with them since Pop Warner. They haven't had another coach their whole lives, dude. Like, I'm pretty sure he followed him through Pop Warner to high school to college, and now you see what's going on. So, I don't know. I would be very hesitant because, Deion, like your boy Magic Johnson, is very active with them Twitter fingers, dude. And that's that. No one wants to have that in an organization.
I hope you guys can hear this. But listen to what Dion said though.
Dude, watching the
Hold
clips
on,
is
Tell them I'm a father, not a baby daddy. I don't follow my kids. I play role. I build generational wealth for my kids. I lead my kids. Well, I do not plan on following my kids to the NFL, but I'm thankful. I'm glad that you already pretty much put them in the NFL.
What was the question? Like, hey, are you gonna follow your kids to the NFL?
Probably coaching.
Basically.
But I mean, like I said,
I loved his line though.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
I'm not a baby daddy.
Every time I see him now in front of a camera, I'm like, all right, what WWE character am I going to get today? Like, I just, like I said, he might not go coach him, but him being vocal is not going to help you in your organization in the NFL.
Who's number 21 on the?
That is Shiloh.
A random
Shiloh
player.
There's my boy. There's my boy. Look at that. Oof. Speaking of which, you know what?
Look at the stance, bro.
You know what?
I don't know about the right
Shiloh
hand.
laughing at? I wish he would have knocked his ass out. That would have just made me laugh. Be like, oh yeah, you want to mess around? Boom, left hook. Go to sleep.
I kind of feel bad for Ryan Garcia now that he's doing his victory tour. Anybody who meets him, they want a shadow box. I'm like, stop making me do the thing. Like,
oh, I was gonna tell you, I think
he's
it
more
is
than
so,
that. I don't know.
It is so stupid when boxers are randomly in an area and someone says hello to them or whatever, and they start doing their little.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm like, dude, you just look silly. Yeah, you just look silly. Like, dog, I get it. You're a boxer. You don't need a shadow box every time you're out in public. You know what I mean?
Ryan
like,
loves it though. He's teaching people the left hook every time I see him.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, but hey,
with the
friend of
former
the show,
president, with Shiloh,
friend of the show. Oh yeah, there you go.
The hell?
Fighting them
How'd you have that
demons.
ready?
Fighting them demons. Look at that. That's the only shadow box I want to see. Fighting
Ryan
them
Garcia
demons.
teacher or what?
Oh yeah,
You know who tweeted this out was Mario Lopez.
Oh wow, that's random. About a
Hashtag
freaking
Sister Mary got hands.
about a knock Lucifer back into hell, dude.
Put her in
No
an
big
undercard
deal.
of the next fight for Ryan Garcia.
By the way, real quick, well, I mean, yeah, it's so funny that boxers, once they do something good, like they do a whole like victory tour and
I know, right?
and they're all over the place.
Bro, think
like,
about it. They only fight 2 times a year. You got to do something to stay relevant.
Yeah.
This will use his Instagram and,
And
all
they
that
make as
stuff.
much money as soccer players. Just that's a
By the way,
boxer.
Crazy, dude.
speaking of staying relevant, did you see what the quarterback of Colorado did now?
Oh my
Who
god.
was the quarterback?
Shadur. See, this is where I'm just over.
He's a rapper now. He's rapping.
Hey, Ryan
what
Garcia is
concert
also
is
rapping,
that?
too. We need a collab.
What concert is that? No one's there to see him. He was probably a opener for somebody, but that to me, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I like the Dion experiment when he was talking about molding young boys into men. All this sideshow crap is where I'm getting off the train. I can't stand it. No, I can't believe people think he's going to go number one.
I'm going to say it right now. He's not going number one. He was like, someone's going to.
I don't think so either.
Because we saw Jaden Daniels being number 2 pick last year. Like,
Yeah. The thing about it too, who does Colorado really play? Like, I don't even know what their schedule is next year. Are they playing out?
They play North Dakota State.
Oh, awesome.
Gilberto, take a seat.
There's a reason why I'm saying that. They're playing them number 1, and they're predicted to lose that game.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
really?
I'm not a huge Shadur guy.
You could play teams at different levels of college football. I didn't even know.
I guess. Well, yeah, you usually play like the slap dick.
Because aren't they like in Division 2?
They're D2. They're the D2 powerhouse. They're the D2 powerhouse. I think they win like natties almost every other year.
They do.
They're like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I mean, they probably just get a fat check to go out there and get their asses handed to them or whatever. So I mean, it's all good. You earn a lot of money.
They're favorite. Take the money.
But Dan, you know what I mean? Do you feel like Dion's starting to lose some juice? Because
I think
Dr. Florio and them reported that last year their spring game attendance was 47,000. This year it's 28,000.
Well, that's only because they only won 4 games, but you know, they're starting to lose juice, I think, because they're blasting too much stuff on social media, where instead of seeing all the great things they're doing, you see a lot of the flaws, dude. Like, who the hell wants to show up to support a team that leaves locker room trash, disrespects teachers, aren't showing up to class, doing a lot of things. The thing people don't understand, they take great pride out there for the Buffs. Like, they've had a lot of crappy years. And oh my God, if the Raiders would take Shadur, like, that would be... I'd be set.
An A? They give it a grade already? What the hell?
Oh my God!
They do everything with these freaking AI.
PFF.
Machines.
Oh my God! PFF. Dr. Florio.
No, PFF is Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah, a bigger joke. I don't know what to tell you. God, I just can't stand them all. I can't. I'm tired. I'm tired.
By the way, he also Ryan did also don a Colorado Buffs jersey.
Yeah, I saw that.
I appreciate you.
You got his jersey. What you got?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let me see.
Oh no.
See, every time.
He shoots Dion has
so
there.
Stupid. So stupid.
Right.
Like, dude, like Dion. Dion.
Security guard, friend of the show.
Someone slipped in. Oh, Dion, you won 4 games last year. Get off the social media, dude.
Dion, you have 3 toes on 1 foot. You better be careful.
If we ever see Ryan Garcia security guard again, I'm gonna give him a thank you card.
Oh yeah, for real, that guy was a legend.
Yeah. That was the Suns.
Are we watching this whole thing?
Every time I get the chance, Jesus.
Ain't no Jesus.
Oh my God.
I like how he's known for that now. He's a good Christian, but yeah, do other stuff that I say. But
yeah, I don't know. There's by the way, biggest Ryan Garcia fan here. Don't worry, friend of the show.
You got it right. You called it. 2 times guest on the show.
Everybody doubted. We need to make it a third.
2 times.
So obviously the Chargers selected a cornerback in the 5th round named Cam Hart from Notre Dame.
There you go.
He was a big deal when he was out there. Charger fans are saying that this is going to be Cam Hart to Xavier Worthy from the Chiefs.
Your son. I'm gonna whip the piss out of him. I'm gonna whip the blood out of him. I'm gonna get all his blood on this belt.
Mama Rhodes.
On this belt is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna whoop him and whoop him and whoop him and whoop him in front of the world.
And the millions.
He is so weird. He is so weird. It's like all the years of the alleged uses of a certain thing to make him superhuman are just deteriorating his brain.
I hate to break it to you, they all do that.
Oh yeah. Look at John Cena. You're telling me John Cena is that yoked at 50 with veins? Get out of here.
New Patriots wide receiver Javon Barker on what he brings to New England. I bring your popcorn. I make people stand in wheelchairs. I make people.
That's the quote of the week right there.
That's pretty good.
That's the quote of the week.
I thought that was
all right. We're getting out of here now.
Yeah. We're
Look at this guy.
hold on.
Look at this guy.
I know I had one more. Oh,
Look at this guy.
Let me see if this. Okay, yeah. Okay, you guys saw all the stuff with Cooper Jean and everything that happened, right?
Yeah. No.
So
with the question he got?
Yeah. So they're like, when
DeJean.
Cooper DeJean tries practicing with the Eagles corners instead of safety.
Troy,
I saw this.
where the hell you think you going? You said Troy. I said,
You're
look,
safety.
sit your marshmallow ass back on the bench.
You're a safety.
Of a receiver. Crack is whack, and white don't cover black.
It's good to see we can still make jokes and laugh at things. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh, by the way, did you guys see Zhang Weili?
I don't
Did
even
you
know
see
who
what
that
she did?
is. Who is
What
that?
do
Yes,
you
you
mean?
do. She's
Wei
the
Li.
UFC.
Oh, yeah.
Watch what she does.
Is that Shaq?
Yeah, look.
Oh, hell no.
Shaq jumped. I don't buy that. Shaq jumped. He's sold.
No, Danny doesn't jump.
Damn. She's like an ant. Carry 5 times her weight.
Xi Jinping. Oh, by the way, real quick. Sorry. I swear. 2 more things and then we're out of here.
No.
Did you guys see
Gilberto's
this?
starting to get antsy.
AFC North on the best division of football.
Some would argue that's the NFC East. On paper, last year
That's Micah Parsons.
The best division of football.
No, sir.
Everyone was a playoff team. AFC North was the best division of football. Washington was argued that Washington wasn't nothing, bro. What are you talking about?
Do they have a podcast or something now or what?
The Commanders and the Giants, you lose right there. Like,
you don't know. What
Yeah.
you're talking about. Going into last year, no
NFC
one
North
in the
was argued.
planet except for Micah Parsons thought the NFC East was better than the AFC North. You can't.
I kind of like their.
I can, bro,
their
unless you're
banter.
delusional. Going into last year, we have better teams than y'all right now. Going into last year, you thought Washington was going to be good. There's not a weak team in the AFC North. What are you talking about? Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland. On paper, Washington was supposed to be a really great team. Washington is not better than any one of those 4 teams. I guarantee you. That's why Daniel Jones got the contract. They went to a playoff game.
This guy's
And then
an
they added
idiot.
Darren Waller. The Ravens, the Browns. Then they added Darren Waller. Going into that season, they had the Giants. We were ranked 3rd or 4th
He
best
said
team in the
going
NFC.
into
You
the
guys
season,
always are.
but not
we
what
were
happened.
ranked 3rd going into preseason. You guys
Ranked
that's
3rd.
Not the
This is
conversation.
college.
We're trying to single it out for y'all. No.
Oh, man,
You know what's
Micah.
funny? That just reminds me. Those are the people who know and the people who don't know football right there. That's who going into the season, who the hell thinks the Commanders are ever going to be that good? They haven't done. I can't remember a time probably since Jay Gruden out there and the other weirdo Dan Snyder doing stuff out there when they were relevant. That was the only time. I have not, other than that, when have the Commanders ever been good? I can't. 2 names ago is when they were good, dude.
Hey,
Like, this
but they
is
have a new
ridiculous.
owner, a new GM, a new coach, and everybody's excited again.
Yeah, no, I don't look at that. Just the son of Odin, so majestic. Look at that launch point. Oh, the follow through. Did you see the way he took that snap and handed it off? Is there something he can't do? I haven't found it yet. I haven't found it. Jorge, how you doing, my guy? Good to see you. Shout out. You know I am always going to bring it. If you didn't see
Look
the
who it is,
draft,
Dan.
you should.
Dan, look who it is.
Wow. Oh, jeez. I was telling my boss today. I was like, we were talking about the draft. I was like, he was like, oh, I was worried, and then it was good. Like a lot of people, I was like, why were you worried? Do you understand who's in there? Jim Harbaugh. I told him, I was like, if there's ever been a window, it's right now with Jim Harbaugh. I was like, if Jim Harbaugh doesn't win a Super Bowl and we move on from him, we're screwed. We're never going to get one at that point. Yeah, Jim is him, Jorge. Shout out, dude. Look at that.
All right, save it for Wub. Save it for Wub.
Save it for Wub. All of it comes out, dude.
What's up?
Yeah, no, he was something else for sure. Jorge, we're gonna do that tomorrow. We're gonna grade it tomorrow. Dan, I did let what?
Asking
you didn't ask, okay, but I
no,
gave it an A.
You're right.
I gave it an A.
You're right, because he's an expert with the laser.
Real quick,
Shout
Dan,
out.
before we get Vic back in here for one final thought. I did
What
let the
the
people know
hell?
that you will,
702. Keep it going. Let's go.
702. Oh, okay. I was about to say
that you
what
will
time
not
is
be
it?
on the show for 2 weeks. So I was just
No.
I
letting
will
everybody
not.
know.
No,
Yeah.
everybody. See, this is why this is my guy right here. Oh, hold on. Did you do it? This is my guy, dude. You see what I'm saying? The Gilberto curse is very real.
Yeah, even
And look
Dan's
at
is
him.
afraid. He's leaving.
Look at him. Look at him
He's
as he
leaving. He's
sits.
afraid of me.
As he sits in his dark little room with a window.
It's nice out
Just
here.
looks. Yeah, I know, Jorge. 2 weeks. Yeah, so I got spring ball rolling. I got coaches meetings rolling. I'll be gone for 2 weeks. You know, I don't know what to
That
say.
glass is
I'll be
gonna
back.
break even sweeter in a couple
I'll be
weeks.
back.
Just
I'll
real
be
quick,
back.
what did you guys think of this?
You forgot what this going missing 2 years? Guess why I got this wrong though. I'm saying you gotta guess. You're gonna be wrong though, but guess.
Guess. I would have guess.
Oh my
What you
god.
mean? They be on sale on the rack, all the colors. Look, $79, $89. Nice little deal. You can get the trench coat for like $100. Nice little. I'll take it up personally. I might go get
$80 is a
some
lot for a
blue
jacket.
one
You
and
know, we're on
another red.
different brackets here.
No, $80? No, dude.
He's
Think
on a
about
new
it.
bracket now.
I'm just
that
saying, it's still
jacket-
pricey though. It's still pricey.
No. That jacket is like a snow weather jacket. Like snow
I'm
weather
saying,
jacket.
He got a deal, but it still hurts my pockets.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, if you want a good jacket, those are like 200 north,
Yeah.
dude. North of
Yeah.
150, maybe up to. What was Moses
Macy's it
Grey
is
Goose?
next winter.
That was or Grey Goose is Blue Goose.
Nick, what did you think of Keon Coleman?
Well, his mom is very smart. He's right. Like
Yeah.
they shop during the summer because you get a way
Back to
better
school.
deal. That's the way to go. Like
Yeah,
you
the
do
back
it
to
on.
school deals.
Yeah, like
He's
right
in
now.
Buffalo, so
Yeah.
24/7. Wear that
Yep.
jacket.
Yeah, no,
that's
100%. So folks, tomorrow we will come back. Dan and I will do What's Up Bolts. Yeah, it might just be Dan and myself. Who knows? Maybe somebody will jump in. But we will.
You never know who's gonna stop by.
Yeah, exactly. We will do What's Up Bolts tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in. Probably what 6?
I would say thereabouts. My meeting
Okay.
ends at 5, so
Okay, so about 6:15. So make sure you guys check that out. Wednesday, are you guys gonna be doing anything, Gilbert, or no?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we have a guest plan.
Ooh, oh, look, his microphone would cut off when he says
at
he has a
that.
guest plan.
look at that.
Well, you keep
Curse.
me here longer. Let's go. But
The
yeah, we have a
curse.
guest on Wednesday,
Who's the
6:30 Pacific. I don't want. He's a Rams beat reporter.
Ooh. Is it Sir
Oh,
Eric?
No. We had Eric on last week. I think it's gonna be
You know
what's
what?
it called?
I'm gonna put him out there. If he doesn't show up, I think he will. But my good friend Gary Klein from the LA
Yeah,
Times,
I knew that.
a
he's
long
a cool
time
guy.
Rams beat reporter.
I think
He
we
is
sound
scheduled
like
to
I at the
jump
Super
on
Bowl, right?
6:30
Older guy.
Wednesday.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a cool guy.
Gary. Yeah.
Cool guy.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. All right. That is all for today. Gilbert has something to go do. So, Jorge, look at that. Gilbert has something to do instead of sitting here and talking to you. But
you see what I'm
Yeah, because
saying?
apparently 90 minutes is not enough, but whatever.
He's not committed
I think
to the
Jorge
program.
wants-
You're
I think
taking 2
Jorge
weeks
wants,
off. What are you talking about?
Jeff on again.
That's different. I have another job. I have 3 jobs, dude.
And
What
I
an
don't.
asshole.
What the- we all do. We all do.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So again, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for checking us out. That is all the time that we have today. There will be no all 4 of us tomorrow. It will be just What's Up Bold. So make sure you guys tune in. And then Wednesday, Gary Klein. You know what? We'll make it an LA Times this week.
Hey.
We'll try and get Jeff on tomorrow. I'll text him and see what he says. But all right.
Hey, that
We
video last
appreciate
time
you guys.
jumped on there well.
Oh yeah. So yeah, and then Jeff and Dan always have a great time. So all right, make sure you guys check it out. Don't forget to jump on and tomorrow and let us know what you guys think about the Charger drive. We'll be talking to. Well, I'm already throwing it out there like we're gonna get Jeff on. Let me text him and ask.
You
him.
have to now. You
But
have to.
yeah, I know. But all right, thank you guys so much. But for the time being, Gilbert, Tabasque, vámonos.
Yeah, one quick promo. Subscribe to the Compas on the Beat newsletter. Go to compasonthebeat.com. Look for the shiny gold box. Boop. It appears on the home screen. Boop. But on that, yep, there you go. Boop. Dan, I'm gonna miss you. Enjoy your show. Enjoy your show tomorrow because we're gonna miss you for 2 weeks. See, I'm being nice. But on that note, and nos vamos. Pues, vámonos.